Hey Starshine, how are you? I'm TK, and today I will play more of Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. In the last episode, we got to talk with Say for a little bit and help Jill feel a little calmer, it seems, I hope, as they were having a nice conversation and Say was being a sweetie and very relatable for me. But we are also waiting for Stella, and hopefully Stella will be here soon, because I really like Stella too. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Nope, we're sticking with it. I've been sticking with the same one for a while because I like my playlist. I am really happy with this playlist, okay? Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the one thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Oh gosh, it's been too long. Stella's voice. I gotta do my usual. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Oh, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of thing that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster, pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to a stump. and yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A Brantini. A big one. I'm in a good mood. One big Brantini for Stella. There you go. 6 of these, so we're gonna go with 12. Oh my goodness. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Then 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 Carmatrine. All aged and mixed. And there you go. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Oh my gosh, I hate that! I'm sorry. I haven't gone to very many of those types of restaurants in my life, but it's frustrating. Something you just want to stuff yourself. Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know? You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. Oh, look at Stella's face. I want to squish her cheeks. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because I think I must have been, I want to say either a preteen or a young teen, and my grandma used that term, and it just went right over my head. I'm like, what the heck? What do you mean those two are an item? What is an item? How do two people become item? I was so baffled. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize for sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. Same. What kind of man was he? Gruff. Kinda eat raw bronze roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. And yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when you think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey, Jill, what's this bloom light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it, 2 bloom lights for the girls. I have definitely not made one of those. It's so unnecessarily brown. Alright, so we need 4 of these. 1 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these. 4, 1, 2, 3. Aged on the rocks. Aged on the rocks and mixed. I don't think I've seen that before. Alright, and slot 2, same dealio. These 2 of these, and 3 of these. Aged on the rocks, mixed up. And go. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the 3rd one, it starts tasting like sand. Oh! Oh! I've eaten sand before. It was truth or dare, I swear. Ew! Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's... Oh, you mean the light. I may be actually on. Oh, that sucked. That was like a triple yawn in one. And stays asleep. Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that, and that she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing. She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell. And poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know? When all the people using the White Knights to further their goals, their own goals. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the gods' favor, I think. But you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Sei, wounded, asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time meeting her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like that every once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Sei. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Kim, welcome! It's been a very long time since I've seen you and your adorable haircut! Love it! Sorry. I was afraid I'd mix up directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Well, let's give a sunshine cloud to Kim. Alright, 2 of these suckers. It's been so long, I don't even know what voice I gave her. We're gonna give you 3 of these, because I like the number 3. On the rocks and blended. Here you go. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of the chauvinistic horseblower and I told him I quit. Why'd you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it, only for other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. And don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded every arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly. Is bubbly, yes. Beer, frothy water, cobalt velvet, French Reaver. What did I just give her? Oh, what was it? What was it called? A sunshine cloud. It was girly, soft, and bitter. So... Classic bubbly. Okay, bubbly, classy, strong. Bubbly, classic, vintage. Bland. I don't know what she'd like. Bitter, girly, soft. None of these have any of those. I'm gonna go with this. We gotta make it big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Aged and mixed. Boom. Have a big fringe weaver. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working here? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me a something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright, she asked for, something. Literally. Again, the first thing, it was bitter girly soft. Let's go with maybe a blue fairy. That's girly and soft. Fluffy dream is too, but it's sour. And this is bitter. Well, I'm gonna go with sour. Let's go with this. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to load her up. Wait, I made it big. Wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it big. So sorry, just fill it up. Fill it up with Carmetrine. Got it. Okay, that's what I meant to do. It's totally what I meant to do. I totally wasn't just counting to 5 and not paying attention to what the count was. Alright, have a fluffy dream. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like. Work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really need that encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Ah, Dorothy. Sorry, we're just closing. I know! I came for you! For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. There's either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calm down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. I agree with Dana there. I wanted to give you hugs. So I agree. You need some human or humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. All right. Yay! I have enough to pay for my electricity, but I'm gonna be. I mean, I still have what? I have one more day of work before I have to pay it. But even so, I'm not gonna have very much money afterwards, so I might kind of be screwed after that. Alright. Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Yes, it's due the 24th, so I have one more day of work. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a Maker Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay, so Dorothy left because Ford asked who the Lilum was. A very good friend. Aww. Well, I will give you that Christmas tree next episode. But I'm going to quickly save before I accidentally hit go to work again. Anyway. So, on that note, remember to shine your light in every world. Bye!